Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Sara Dietschy, rhymes with Peachy. If you're new around here, I have a YouTube channel about tech and creativity. I would pride myself on being a video editor first above all other things that you have to be when it comes to making YouTube videos. It's a lot. That's why today we are talking about things that kind of go together, like the manufacturing principles and TikTok. And also Vlo, who is sponsoring this video. Vlo is a super simple but also super smart video editing app for your phone. I actually used it quite a bit when I was in California during the Samsung event when they were announcing new phones. So I was literally filming with my phone, going into the app Vlo and editing up videos, posted it straight to Instagram and Twitter. It's so good for social content, for Instagram stories. People are gonna be like, oh, so fancy. How do you do this? Well, it's easy. You just download Vlo. It's free. You can do all the things that you need, like cutting, resizing, reverse, speed, can burn, sound effects, all the things. There's honestly so much you can do with it. But then if you want even more, well, it's just a one-time payment of $10 and they keep iterating. They keep adding new features. And that's something that we're going to talk about today. Because guys, I have an addiction and it's TikTok. Not creating TikToks, I've done my fair share, but consuming. Oh, this is so cool.
You were the one. Action.
Oh, so sick.
Jump. Right.
Oh, see the green screen effects? He's literally playing a video game right now. It blows my mind. Like the creativity is insane. Oh my gosh, such good content. Honestly, there's so much going in the world right now. I feel like we need some laughs, right? We need some TikTok in our life. But what's so fascinating is they roll out so many new features on a regular basis. New songs, new effects are all going viral at any moment. And this platform where so many people are consuming the content, loving it, liking it, sharing it, is also the same platform that they're curating and creating from. So my friend Alexa, she came over to the office the other day because I thought, hey, I could impart some wisdom on her to start a YouTube channel. You saw her on my channel. We gave away that epic computer to her. So I was like, let's get her going on YouTube. Maybe I can encourage her. Well, oh, did the tables turn. She taught me about TikTok, how she's really popping on there, creating 5-10 videos a day. It's honestly insane. And I gave her the challenge, Alexis, okay, let's do a TikTok. You know, I've posted here and there, but I've never actually tried to merge the themes of TikTok, what's going on with my world, right? That's what she does so well. She's a computer programmer studying at NYU, a cheerleader. And it's safe to say that she does not look like the normal programmer. I can say that as a former ex-computer science major. So she's so good about taking a popular song or sound or theme or green screen effect. Again, TikTok is always putting crazy effects within their app, always changing. And then adding her twist from her computer science world. And wow, people find it relatable and funny. Imagine that. So what could that niche be for you, my friend Jeremy? He's doing really cool picture taken TikToks. And you might say, Sarah, I'm just too intimidated by it. There's just so, how do I do the things? Well, quick TikTok tutorial. You know what's so funny? The moment Alexis and I just sat down, really thought about it, spent 20 minutes on a TikTok for mine, and it just did exponentially better than all of the other ones that I just didn't even think about, of course. It's actually quite easy. That's so intriguing is it's not like this walled garden. They encourage sharing. They know people screen record things and then share it to another social site, so why not just long press and you can automatically save the video in its original form with that TikTok tag. Free advertisement for every time someone posts it on Twitter. on Instagram, on the YouTube. While you're scrolling and you're consuming, you're also saving sounds to use later for creation. You're not just consuming, but while you're consuming, you're also in the process of making, which is actually like a very new concept, I feel like, right? This next gen of content creators is very comfortable creating in real time, which is honestly already so different from me, since sometimes it takes weeks to make one YouTube video. Trying to get better. Vlo's over here like, excuse me, Sarah, didn't we sponsor your video, not TikTok? Well, I feel like it all goes together because we're in this great age of tools. Not only are these apps changing the way we create, like TikTok or Unfold or Visco, but they're making it faster. And the easiest way to do that is not require you to dump what you have here into here, but to keep it within your phone. So going back to Vlo, you can do things like add music, ripple edit, and even blur people's faces right from your phone. I mean, we are living in the future. Did you guys see that I added a ring to the back of my phone? I used to be such a big pop socket person, and then I was like, no, that's not pure. But then I was like, gosh darn it, I'm dropping my phone left and right. I need something to hold it. Isn't this fun? So it's going to be very fascinating once we see more companies building software, not just from NLEs, from desktop and moving them to mobile, but truly native to mobile. And this is where I'm going to start talking about manufacturing principles. So please, stick with me here. I've been going deep into an internet hole and learning lots. I'm actually enjoying myself a lot recently. Okay, so TPS stands for Toyota Production System. Yes, that Toyota. And their principles are also referred to as lean manufacturing. And the end goal is, well, I'll quote directly from the handbook here, producing quality products efficiently through the complete elimination of waste, inconsistencies, and unreasonable requirements on the production line, known respectively in Japanese as Mura Mura Muri. Murray. I completely butchered that. Waste can manifest as excess inventory, extraneous processing steps, and defective products, among other instances. All these waste elements intertwine with each other to create more waste, eventually impacting the management of the corporation itself. Oof, okay, a lot to unpack there. Why this gets me so excited is I think about all of the different motions, the clicking of the mouse, the clacking of the keyboard it takes for me to do each thing when editing a video. And then enter the world of touch. Okay, so zooming into a timeline no longer takes me pressing the plus button 4 times and moving my mouse accordingly, but now it just takes a simple pinch to zoom. When you want to crop or zoom into your video, it takes a series of clicks and motions to do it, but I'm using Vlo here, where we move away from the traditional keyframing, but now it's just a more visual way, and it decreases to only 2 motions of a tap and pinch to zoom. Using manufacturing principles, the complete elimination of waste means the removal of extraneous processing steps. Think about all the actions that you do when you edit a video that seem a little redundant. Of course, the options are there because when you're using desktop level apps, you want them to be pro. Do whatever is in your brain. So there's a lot of versatility, of course. But I think there's these basic motions that we do all the time that could be decreased. They could shrink in terms of the steps that it takes to do this. How could this waste be eliminated through the software changing? Maybe not using a mouse, only using a keyboard with a desktop app, or just editing quick videos, or maybe just get your start on editing videos on your phone, on your iPad, using touch. An entirely different way of thinking. When I talk about Resolve is actually making these moves. They're thinking about these things. In fact, they created an entirely different way to edit timelines and introduced the cut page. It's designed to try to get you to stop zooming in, zooming out, and moving. I do that all the time. You can't do that in the cut page. It's trying to get you to think about editing differently. Now, I don't think they've hit the nail on the head with it, but it'll be exciting to see where it goes. So most of the features that I showed in Vlo are actually in the free version, and you're not gonna be alone. There are so many reviews, 5-star reviews in the App Store about this app. And then of course, if you want all of the premium features, it's only a $10 fee, a one-time fee. And what's so exciting about that is they're always adding new features, new filters, like TikTok. As the culture adjusts, they do too. And sometimes these apps are even leading out what people post with a filter that you all of a sudden like. Does this remind you of anything? Like the dog ear filter? So listen, I say all these things to get you a little excited, reinvigorated with your craft, and maybe you haven't started video editing. Well, today is a good day to start because the same tiny computer that you're using to capture things on with a pretty decent camera, I might add, can now be the little computer that you edit it on. All on this that you can carry in your pocket. It's just crazy. The future of software is dynamic. It's always changing. It's following the culture. And the culture is you and me. We have a say in what we create, how we create, and the tools that we use. And the possibilities are endless. In the same way that video editors like me who've been editing for over 10 years are always looking for improvements in our process, at the same time, the barrier for entry has actually lowered so more people can get into it. I don't think it's as intimidating now, which is a world that I want to be a part of, a more creative world. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Cliff notes, TikTok is fun. I waste a lot of time on it, but you should go out there, get creating, have fun, and it'll be really exciting to see how these platforms evolve and honestly for the talent to evolve. I think there's going to be another solid wave of creators like what we saw with Vine to YouTube. Maybe we're going to see from TikTok to YouTube, the peoples whose talent can, you know, go beyond the TikTok. Do I sound old? Once you start putting the in front of things, that's when you're old. Like when your parents said the Pokemon. No, Dad, it's Pokemon and not the. My new favorite 2 words, waste and efficiency. Get that waste out of here, y'all. Okay, that's the theme going forward. Thank you for tuning in. I feel like I need this video in 2020 so we can look back in 10 years and be like, oh, see? Check out my link in the description below to download Vlo or just go to the App Store. And until next time, guys, stay peachy. Okay, bye.